In the following video, I will provide a quick demonstration of Colorado's health insurance marketplace and show a user how to select PrEP medications and check for coverage. We are doing this because Colorado's state-based exchange is not connected to the healthcare.gov website, and therefore we can't check health plans directly through the main hub. The tab to the right, is the website that we will end up with by the end of this demonstration. You'll notice that we'll have health plans, we'll have the 3 medications for PrEP, Truvada, Descovy, and generic Truvada, with coverage indicators for each. We will have a section up above to update the zip code and other information as we need to. Note that we want to keep this web page up so that we don't have to recreate this process every time. So let's begin. The website address for the Colorado Exchange is connectforhealthco.com. If you scroll to the bottom, there'll be a window. If we click Browse Plans, and you'll notice the window is the Plan Finder. I will give it a second just to load, and it gives us a welcome screen, which we can read, but it's basically saying that you're about to search for healthcare coverage. Remember, for this demo, we are not concerned with any specific patient, so I'm going to put generic information. If you are searching for a client, then you will obviously provide the information that they give you. So I'm going to put just a generic John, male, born 1987, and I'm going to select Arapahoe County. For coverage start date, we can put whatever, so I'll just put January 1st, 2022. I'm not concerned with John's health coverage from a financial perspective, because all I'm concerned with is, are the PrEP medications covered? So I'm going to disregard the financial help and hit continue. Again, coverage is not based on utilization here, so we are more concerned with the location and the health plan. So we're going to click This Looks Right. I'm going to disregard a doctor preference and move on to the medication preference. Now I'm going to go a bit slower just so that we can make sure that we select the correct medications, because there are different dosages and we want to make sure that we're selecting specifically for PrEP. So I will type Truvada first. It's auto typing, or it's auto searching, so we can find the medication just on a few letters. We have Truvada. You'll notice that a prompt comes up that a lower cost generic is available. To avoid having to type the generic name into the selection, I'm going to hit the button down here, and that will replace the first one with the generic. And we'll repeat this again, and we'll select the brand, but for this one, it did give us the generic, so we'll just move through the updates. One other thing to keep in mind when you're selecting it, the strength is 100 milligrams and 150 as opposed to the 200 milligram and 300 milligram, but we do need to select this one so that we get the correct dosage. We will select 12 as a default for the number of prescriptions, and the number 30 as a default for the number of days. Now we'll have to repeat this 2 more times. You'll see that the generic is now selected. We can remove it if we wanted to, but we don't. So let's go ahead and select the next 2 medications, Truvada brand. So we won't select this, select the lower generic this time and keep the brand. We will select tablet, 200 milligram and 300 milligram, 12 for fills, and 30 for days. We will repeat this 1 more time for Descovy. We will not select the lower cost generic. We will select the 200 milligram and 25, the only available option. We will select 12 and 30 again, and click Add to List. Now we have our 3 medications for coverage, so we can press Continue. Great, John, we found 135 plans for you. So we will click OK, got it, And you can see now we are at the page that we had previewed at the beginning. If I hover over any particular plan, it's going to show me the coverage. Now, remember, we don't want to recreate this every time, so if I did click on Start Over, it would take me back to the beginning, and I don't want to do that. So what I recommend is keeping this page up, and when you get a different location or a patient from a different zip code, you can click on this Edit button, and you can update the zip code here. So let's just do 80219, which is Denver, and you can click Back to Plan. This helps you get back to the plan selector with the 3 medications. Note that it did not remove the medications so that you don't have to recreate the process every time. Please note that if you are selecting for a specific patient with financial indicators, you would want to recreate the process, but now that you know how to do it, it shouldn't take you that long. Thank you for listening and watching. If you have any additional questions, you can contact NASDAQ for technical assistance or additional support. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.